Lawrence, the band that John Bellion picked up and signed, that I was able to see them at their first tour with John Bellion when he came through to Seattle. Yeah, Lawrence. They dropped their album Hotel TV, and this is the review for it. Let's talk about it. I love Lawrence. I think that they are an amazing band. I honestly don't know what to label them genre-wise. I looked it up and it says that they're a pop soul. I, 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 I mean, I can see that. I see where that goes. If you know their voices, if you know their music, yeah, I can see that. This album pretty much follows that to a T. It's really interesting. There's a lot of, I would say, hit or miss segments on this album, but overall, if really upbeat music, if you love the sound of an organ, if you love that just truly soulful sound with a little bit of pop thrown in there, I think this is going to be a very fun project for you to listen to. There are a couple of tracks that I just absolutely head over heels for. False Alarm with John Bellion, Don't Lose Sight, Hotel TV, even Freckles, which at first, when they first released it ahead of the album, I was not a fan of that song whatsoever. But it's kind of grown on me, I'm not going to lie. One of the things I really like about this band is how at least to me, Gracie and Clyde's voices, they kind of clash with each other, but they also mesh so well together. I've said this before in other videos, I am a huge fan of that quote-unquote imperfect voice that Clyde has. You know, the Kid Laroi voice, the Otis Redding voice, the Smokey Robinson voice. Yeah, like that. I don't know why, but that I love that voice. And I think Clyde really delivers it well. In addition to composing the songs, in addition to, you know, helping with the songwriting, I really think that Clyde stands on his own in a lot of this. But then Gracie comes in, and it's kind of just like a balancing scale. You want to say, ooh, Clyde was doing his thing, but ooh, Gracie came in and did everything right there with him. The difference is, I don't know how much of the composition, how much of the songwriting, how much of, you know, of these songs is really split down the middle. I think that Gracie does great with her voice, and I really love that. But I feel like me knowing that Clyde is coming from that composer background, that he's having a much heavier hand in how these songs sound, and I think that is what these songs are built around. So there's a lot to think about with this one. I think that they did a really good job with the songs, but if I'm going to be 100% honest, Don't Lose Sight specifically, I am a much bigger fan of the acoustic version that they did. They released a video not too long ago where they did an acoustic version of Don't Lose Sight. There was a breakdown. Their backup singers got to sing and they got to express a little bit of themselves, but you also got to see the band in a new light, a little bit less quote-unquote professional, a little bit more fun. But that atmosphere, along with the way the song was delivered in that moment, it just, the energy seemed to be 10 times more than it was with just the original version of that song. Very solid project. This is their debut, and I honestly really enjoy it. I would recommend it to anybody, really. I urge you guys to go check it out. It is something that you really will enjoy if you haven't heard anything from Lawrence. Overall, I think I would have to give this project a solid 9, just for how much I personally enjoyed it. I'm still listening to it. I'm still going back and replaying songs and still finding things that I didn't find the first time. And so that's always exciting. But that's what I think. That's where I stand with this album. Would love to know how you guys feel, what you guys think. Drop down to the comments. Let's talk about it. Y'all know the drill. Hit that like button, hit that sub button, hit that notification bell as well. Stay up to date with the new videos that we dropping. Alright, until the next one, I will see y'all later.